We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the San Diego Padres and the Chicago Cubs. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. Bryant is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Batting second here tonight.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. On the ground up the middle. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Here's Will Myers. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year.
Myers.
Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. Myers awaiting the 1-0. Right over the middle, knee high. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Taken in by Zobrist. Throw on to first gets him, and the side. At the plate, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman.
Here's a fastball chopped foul at the plate. It's strike one. Harold, this Padres team, as they take the field here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Javier Baez comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
And he misses there, 1-2. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. So striding in, Kyle Schwarber. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Swing and a miss, 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And another foul ball. Now another 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Perez corrals it, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers.
Edwin Encarnacion
sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. On the fists and a jam shot to the right side. Under it is Rizzo. 1 away. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Back up the middle. And this will get by Zobrist at short. It's a base hit. Standing in, Hunter Renfroe.
The right fielder, number 10.
He's set. Here it comes.
Renfroe.
And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. If you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Under it, VR, and there are 2 away now. So a runner at first with 2 away. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Squared that one up just a little late. The 0-1 delivery. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And that'll get down for a base hit. The relay, and he is in there. Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis, who's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Reined in on to first, and the Padre threat goes. Digging in now, Chris Bryant. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Right fielder.
And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. In there, 1-1.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one, he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Oh, and Rizzo gets on top of one and sends it in the air out to deep right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Here's Ben Zobrist now. The average remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season. Just under 400. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Galvis onto the grass, and that's the second out of the inning. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Kipnis ranging into shallow right, and the inning. Striding into the box, Paul Golden, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. The 0-1 delivery. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, he's clearly in protect mode. 0-2. Good job of holding up right there.
Ground ball right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Ready for another chance. Manuel Margot 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. Digging in to try it again. Jeimer Candelario 0 for 1 here in the early going. A dive by Zobrist, but it's past his outstretched glove. A base hit. Throw won't get him. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
The left fielder,
digging in
4.
for his second at-bat, Will Myers, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Number 8 comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Edwin Encarnacion. He popped out in his first trip. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. And this one gets away. And would you believe the tying run comes in to score on a wild pitch? Man, oh man. 1-1 now to Encarnacion. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Ready now, number 8. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 1-2. Here it comes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Skied into straightaway right. Renfroe is there, 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Villar. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Myers is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Stepping into the box, Salvador Perez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone into the bleachers. Digging in, Hunter Renfroe comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Little tapper down the third baseline. And he's safe. And is the second baseman Jason Kiffey. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch changeup, chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike. Grounded to short. Zobrist is there. There's one. And the return throw is wide and not in time as it pulled him off the bag, and they'll settle for just the one. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Here's Baez to make the catch, and that becomes out number 2. Stepping into the box, Paul Golden. Here's the first pitch to him. This is lined into left field, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
Center fielder
ready once 7. Again, Manuel Margot. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. 2 runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Hit back up the middle. There to play it is Zobrist. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. In now, Javier Baez. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Third baseman.
There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul for strike 2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch, and a fastball just a bit up.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit, but lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Renfroe is there, and he has it for the out. At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Kyle Schwarber.
A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's Chris Bryant now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Bryant.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Margot is going to have room out there as he puts this away. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
Very weakly on the ground. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Here's Will Myers, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Myers.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Giving chase is Almora. And that's the second out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Edwin Encarnacion. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Bounce towards the mound. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Hit hard to short. Zobrist has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. And he'll get in there safely. Here's Ben Zobrist now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Low for ball one. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch. Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball over the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
Albert Almora is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. And that's through into left, a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Number 8.
Striding in, number 8. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. 1 run is scored. Digging in, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. 1 run scores. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's 4-2. Digging in once again, Jonathan Villar.
Jonathan Villar.
First offering on its way. Drilled right back up the middle. Kipnis on to Encarnacion, and they get them both. A double play. Here's Javier Baez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Javier Baez.
This one's down to third. To his right, Candelario. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Salvador Perez. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy. And obviously, it's working so far. And the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Riding in once again, Hunter Renfroe. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And a ball 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball, and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Ready for another chance? Jason Kipnis, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pull it to second base. A fine play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Schwarber. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And a good throw gets him one gone. Digging in once again, Chris Bryant. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. That's 1-1.
1-1.
1-1. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Renfroe. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready for another shot now, Anthony Rizzo. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Jose Castillo.
Pitching for the Padres, number 65. Jose.
Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Stepping into the box, Freddie Galvis. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Almora is right there, 1 down. Digging in and looking for more, Paul Golden. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Line drive to center field. Almora is there, 2 gone. Digging in to try it again, Manuel Margot. He was a ground out victim last time up. Hard liner toward short, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Digging in the switch hitter.
Baseman
Pedro Strop will get the ball here. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose.
number 46.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Comes set, now the pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Ready with the 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Popped high in the air. Baez is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So stepping in, Ben Zobrist comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Renfroe is over, 1 out. Ready once again, Albert Almora. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Grounded down the third baseline. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. Digging in, number 8, a hit in 2 tries so far. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
And that's in there. Base hit. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Number 88 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. This is hit softly to third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. So striding in, Jonathan Villar. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. In there, strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Will this be a big out of the bullpen? And the 2-out threat will not come. Here's Will Myers. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
The left fielder, number 4, Will.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. To short. Zobrist is there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Up next for the Padres.
Standing in, Edwin Encarnacion. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Throw on to first will take care of Encarnacion for the 2nd out. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And that misses for ball 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. At the plate, Javier fires.
Third baseman, Javier.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing, and oh my. Hit him with the high. Into the bleachers and out of here. Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. Fouled straight back. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. And my goodness, that nearly got him as he had to back away from it. It's ball 3.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Kyle Schwarber is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Renfroe has a read on it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Another one sent foul. In the air out toward right field. Renfroe is after it. And the inning is over. Now batting.
out
Hunter
for the
Renfroe.
Padres,
He'll try and
the
lead
right
things
fielder.
off.
Number 10,
Brandon Mora.
Hunter Renfroe.
And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Number 8 is back near the ivy as he makes the catch for the first out.
Second base for number 20.
Ready now, Jason Kipnis. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Zobrist into shallow left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Freddie Galvis. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 2-out, 2-strike offering. Here it is. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Ooh, that was a close check swing. Look, 2 outs, 2 strikes in the ninth. We're still alive. That was almost the way we're going to end the game. Nice holdup.
And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. Number 8 is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player.